What is going on, guys? Back with a new video, and in today's video we'll be taking a closer look at the second generation Meta Ray-Bans, so stick around. Welcome back, and let's get straight into it. So first off, we have a price tag of $379 USD, and you also get 3 frame styles with multiple colors. You have the option of tinted transitions or clear lenses. Prescription lenses are available and range from -6 to +4. In regards to the camera, we get an ultra-wide 12 megapixel camera with a 100-degree field of view. We get up to 3K video resolution at 30 frames per second and up to 60 frames per second at 1080p. Let's take a look at a quick sample. So I'm here testing out the Osmo Pocket 3 and the Osmo Action 5 Pro. And in my opinion, they're both excellent cameras. They both shoot in 10-bit. And I'm really interested in seeing if I add the wide angle lens to the Osmo Pocket 3, is it going to be anywhere close to the wide angle on the Action 5 Pro? I doubt it. However, we are going to test that. I also have both cameras in 4K 60, and I haven't made any adjustments. They're both in auto. So let me know down below what you guys think in terms of the audio and video quality. Alright, so I'm going to try to bring the cameras as close as I can and see how close I can bring it until I'm out of focus. Now I'll go ahead and do the Action 5 Pro. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at what you get in the box when you purchase the Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2s. Now you can see on the top of the box it does say Ray-Ban Meta. On the side of the box it does state your specific model, which here is the Wayfarer. It also says Gen 2. Now we also get that same information on the side of the box. Tearing open the Pool tab for the very first time, we can see that we get a really nice presentation as we're presented with a collapsible box. Now this is the exact same presentation you'll get if you get the Generation 1 Ray-Ban Metas. However, the real changes are under the hood. So as you can see, we get a instruction guide on how to get started and up and running with your Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2s. We also get a pretty thick safety and warranty guide. Now in regards to the carrying case, I have to say it looks really nice. Of course, it is the same as the first generation, and I'm really a big fan of this style and this look of case. As you can see, we have a USB Type-C charging port at the bottom as well as a pairing button. And you'll get up to 8 hours with the actual glasses and an additional 48 hours with this charging case. Lifting the lid on the glass case for the very first time, you can see that really nice leather there on the back. And I have to say that the glasses themselves fit very nice and snug inside of the charging case. Removing the protective sleeves across the arms, I have to say my first impressions is that they feel exactly the same as the first generation. However, if these are the first ones that you're getting and you haven't tried the first generation, I have to say that they feel really lightweight. They have a really solid construction and they don't feel cheap at all. Now, furthermore, on the camera, you do get adjustable stabilization for 1080p at 30 frames per second. Now, in regards to the audio, you get discrete open-ear speakers with adaptive volume and a 5-mic acoustic array. You can also pair Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Audible, iHeart, and Shazam up with the glasses. Now, we also get those display and touch controls on the side, which is a 2-way touchpad that features a capture button and voice control. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at another audio and video sample. Now, once I got home from shooting my behind the scenes footage, I have to say I was pretty impressed with the video quality. Again, we have 3K video here on the second generation Ray-Ban Metas, and I have to say that's extremely useful in terms of punching in post to get an extremely clear image on something in the distance. Now, as I mentioned earlier, you have three basic new features here that are upgraded from the first generation, and that is better audio quality, longer battery life, and again, one of the most important things is an upgraded camera. Now, when it comes to an ultra-wide camera, one of the first questions that someone's going to ask is what kind of field of view you're going to get, because the specific field of view determines how big and wide the actual ultra-wide camera is. And again, here we have a 100-degree field of view, which is really nice. Now, a lot of people are talking about the 3K video. However, the 12-megapixel camera also looks great. As you can see, we have really good dynamic range, and nothing appears to be washed out, and most importantly, in my opinion, the colors look really true to life. As you can see, really nice colors. Now, one of the biggest complaints about the Ray-Ban Metas is that they only shoot in a vertical format. However, you can punch in on the video and turn it into a horizontal YouTube style video. So I'm going to go ahead and show you a quick example here. Here's the standard format, and after this particular scene, I'll go ahead and show you how it looks punched in with the exact same scene.
Stop recording. Stop recording.
After using the second generation Ray-Ban Metas for about 4 to 5 days now, I have to say I'm really impressed with the three features that I told you was improved, which again is the audio, the battery life, as well as the camera quality. In my opinion, they did improve on all three of these, which I did mention earlier the camera quality was the most important. However, I actually think in reality the battery life is the most important, because the camera is no good if the battery is constantly dead. I would recommend buying these if you're a first-time buyer to the Ray-Ban Metas. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend buying the first generation, even though they are cheaper. I would still say get this quality if you can afford it. If you can't, then obviously get what your budget allows you to. Now, if you already own the first generation, should you upgrade to the second generation? I'd say yes if you want the best of the best. And if you're happy with the first generation and don't see a need for longer battery life or a better camera or better audio, then go ahead and stick with the first generation. Just a quick heads up, I will be unboxing the Meta Ray-Ban displays here very soon, so make sure you're subscribed. And I've also reviewed several different smart glasses already, such as the Oakley Metas, the first Ray-Ban Meta, as well as the Even Realities G1s. They'll all be linked in the description via a playlist. I also got plenty more glasses that haven't been released yet, that I can't speak on yet, that I do have currently in my possession, that I will be releasing reviews on very soon as well. And stay tuned for the release of smart glasses from Apple as well as from Samsung. If this video was informative and helped you out in any way, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell notification to be notified of future content. Also drop a like and a comment down below and let me know what you think about the second generation Ray-Ban Metas. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you guys for watching. My name is Aaron and I'll see you guys on the next one.